Welcome once again to Cooking Around's channel. Welcome. For you today, we're going to have another pasta dish. Again, one of my favorite. What is it? Lumaconi con la polla patini. Hey, really, what is this? It's basically large pasta with some delicious, juicy meatballs. So, let's get going here. Now, I like this combination just like this, with the larger type pasta. But something, you can use the smaller type if you want. But when the sauce hits this pasta and it blends in and mixes in with this meatball, which is absolutely juicy, and with the cheese, you're just going to see it's out of this world. Let's start with about 1.5 pounds or so of ground beef, and let's add an egg to it just like this. Add about 1 medium chopped onion, and here I would try to chop the onion as fine as possible. Now let's add 2 to 3, maybe 4 of grounded Parmesan cheese. Add about half a teaspoon of salt and about half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now add about 1/4 cup of fresh chopped parsley. And now let's mix it very well. I want that egg to blend in perfectly with the meat. And in order to keep the meat juicy and soft, let's add about 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs. And this is exactly what I want. Now get yourself a plate, which will be a holding plate, and put a little bit of olive oil on it, and I want you to move it around with your hand and keep the olive oil on your fingers. Now take a soup spoon and grab 1 portion of your mixed meat like this, put it into your hand that has the olive oil, and just roll, squeeze a little bit and turn it into a ball. With a little bit of practice, you will be an expert, and this is exactly the way it's going to turn out. You will be very happy. Now grab yourself a fry pan and put about 1/4 cup of cooking oil, or you can use olive oil if you want. And now just place them inside very gently. We don't want to break them up. Now still on the medium heat setting, what I'd like you to do now is just turn them around. And remember something, you don't have to cook them right through because we are going to finish cooking them in the sauce. Now get yourself a pot and add 1 tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. Add 1 small onion, finely chopped, or the best way you can do it. Now let the onion sweat a little bit, then add about 2 or 3 cloves of minced garlic. Now let's move this around on medium heat, and now let's add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Now I want you to fry the tomato paste and move that all around until it's all incorporated with the onions and garlic. Add 1 can or 1 small package like this of tomato sauce. And don't forget, there's juice is still in the package, so rinse that out. And to take the bitterness away of the tomato sauce, let's add half a teaspoon of honey. Now let's add a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, increase the heat, put the top on to make it go a little bit faster, and we're going to let it come up to a boil at this point. Okay, that's hot enough. Look at this sauce, absolutely delicious. Now grab your meatballs and just put them into the pot any way you can and put them all in. Now cover it, make sure it's reduced to a simmer, and now I want you to let this go for anywhere for about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, it has been around about 25 minutes. Let's take a look, and it's really going good here. Now what's very important at this stage that you taste the sauce and make sure that it is to your liking. And you can be rest assured that the meatball has been cooked right through. Now remove all the meatballs to another plate. Now put the sauce into another frying pan. Add about 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. Add about half a cup of sour cream or heavy cream. And now on medium heat, let's stir it all around, and we're going to reduce it just a little bit. We don't have to reduce it too much. Now let's start adding the pasta that I already made, and I followed the instructions, and just let it drain a little bit with your spatula and put it in like this. Okay, are we finished? Not yet. After stirring the pasta in very evenly, now we just take our meatballs and we just add them to it just like this. This is really looking good. I'm getting hungry. Okay, cover it, let it go for about 5 minutes just so everything blends in with the heat. Remove it, and here it is. Voila! A awesome pasta dish that everybody's going to love, your family and your friends. So once again, I have to say thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you in my next video, and it's goodbye from Tony and Cooking Around.